Hey, traders. Welcome to Turnaround Tuesday the other way, right? Inverse Turnaround Tuesday. Where, I mean, it's like at any time these things can happen. When you're in extremely bearish conditions, illiquidity, we talk about this every day, right? The market can crap out, and it did, right? The index funds crapped. I think a gap got filled, and that's going to drive down most things. Commodities they've been dumping too. So we're just looking at Bitcoin, man. I get it. We could still have that structure plotted if you want, man. Yeah, I guess we're still above it. Sure, if you look at it like that. But, and I guess you're technically safe until you make a lower low than 19,891. But you could always set up where you've got yourself an 886. I mean, if you break 19,891, your target easy. Your easy target is 18,072, right? Because you formed the M shape, but the M shape and I don't know. I mean, like 17,155 is where you'd probably be heading to if you broke 19,891 anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's just slow and methodical. The bearish divergence has been playing out really well, right? I mean, identified this weekend, and this is the follow through you're getting on gradually lower prices, grinding down. It's not dumping fast, is it? So we got less than an hour till your daily close, like most of the time I go live. And at this point, I just don't. I mean, it won't. Don't you think that we'll see 19,891 again from here? I think it's probably going to happen, but we'll see. I'm just saying, because do you have an edge now? Is there anything implying that we're going to reverse literally right here, right now? Now that negative momentum's continuing to build. So this is what can happen, Larry. One time no one knows, second time maybe a lot of people know, most people know. But you haven't really followed through all the way. I think the follow through is confirmed when you break this very key level. It's the super thick magenta trend line, which is the previous cycle top. We're just hanging out above it right now. Well, how do we need, man? I mean, yeah, confirmation high. You can call it names if you want to. You can also just call it confirmation high. Yeah. With the bearish and golden candle to christen it before down we go. A little bit more downside before we get a big test again. Then below that, you're straight down to 18K. Whatever. 886, and also the candle low close from June 18th. Here's your daily. It's the daily, which again, I don't even care about a potential pattern here. I think it's going to turn into something bigger than whatever that was. Yeah, doesn't it seem like a possibility we would test the previous cycle level again? Yeah. You've reset the oscillator. You got out of oversold territory just to get to a high point of 36, only to be down at 32. Still well within the bearish control zone. That's not good. And remember, there was no bullish divergence here. Just think about this, though. Think about we go lower or we go test the lows and something like this happens locally. That's what you're looking for. That is the Jesus right there. The Jesus divergence on the RSI. When you get oversold for a second time, you make a higher level, but slightly higher. And that's what you're looking for. You don't have that yet. That means we could be going a lot lower. Even if we don't, I'm just saying that's what you're looking for if you want to see an edge for a potential reversal. So far, I mean, like, right, you had the golden candle, you had some back tests. This price action's terrible. This is not the price action you're looking for a trend reversal, chat. It's just really not. You can say what you want, dude. This is just not what we're looking for, okay? Not good, man. Go to Ethereum if you want. Hey, I think being able to identify key levels and failure to break key levels, and then certain back tests of those key levels as resistance, right, with confirmation, those are the things that will save you money. As we were discussing just yesterday, trying to long at these levels is probably the highest risk area you could be taking a long, right? One does not fail to break out, then backtest the failed breakout as resistance, and then go long. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do. Like the dumbest, dude. Okay? That's like inversing everything that's taught. At least here and all over. So, you be thinking here on Ethereum eventually 1,000, but 980 is a key level. Kind of. It's not even really a key level anymore. There are not many key levels on Ethereum anymore for a long time. You know what a key level is on Ethereum? $420. $840 kind of, doubling it a little bit. But really 420 is the strongest one. And I'm not saying we're going there. I'm just talking about what we know about support resistance. The more touches you get historically at key levels, the stronger the support resistance would be. So like at 420, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches over the course of 2.5 years. That would make something a more legitimate inflection point. Now, when you have one peak and that's it, that's not a real level. That's like a joke. And it's funny because Ethereum went straight through it like it was a joke, because it had only been a resistance before. It had never been back tested as support before.
Good to see you, brother.
Is that a joke?
What's up, Ravenblood? Thanks for 422. Thanks, man. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you as well. Cheers. In these trying, troubling times. So, as you can see looking left, historically, besides everything you did locally, historically, why not 980 here? Chat, do you get it? Below 1223 is up, down, not much of anything else. Up, down, right? I mean, that's kind of, this is the level where you're at. You're rejecting the level that you've rejected before. And we were talking about yesterday on Ethereum's daily. Not good. Once the positive momentum begins to subside or diminish, we would be getting the argument for hidden bearish divergence. Today would be the start. Let's see what kind of fall through you get. If you keep selling off, you're going to keep losing positive momentum. And then it would be a continuation downward implied. And my God, you won't believe it. There's so much. People are going to call it FUD. It's not even FUD, man. You got like, what is it? The miner company today. What was the miner? Compass Mining. You know, their CFO and their CEO stepped down today. Roger Ver defaulted on $47 million on what, Wagers platform or something. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff going on. Lots of bad stuff going on constantly. These news-driven catalysts. I mean, they're just not good for crypto. This is a huge house of cards in crypto, and it's a tall one, so it's going to take time for the house of cards to collapse. We're watching it one floor at a time. Every day equals a floor at this point, right? A different floor of the house of cards that's collapsing. Compass, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, Compass Mining, I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's these are not good times, unfortunately. So all we can do is really pay attention to the charts and understand what price action is doing in correlation to key levels. And it was really, really bad lately, especially, I mean, like today, how you ran back up. Oh no, we're gonna do it, man. I guess everything's fine. And then just perfectly like the Jesus. Traders never settling up this candle or this one. And that was where the reversal happened, and the bearish engulfing is beautiful. It's so perfect. This is exactly the type of price action you're looking for. And this is like a bottom too. Well, think of it, look at this. If we flip this chart over, how beautiful this would be, man. Like the price action. The spring, the back test of the spring. Beautiful. Beautiful. Higher prices in store for us. We flipped the chart over. What kind of trend are you in? Oh my God, the trend we're in. Buyers defended this level, Kappa. Sellers defended this level. They defended it. So you would think logically, at least back down to 1,050 just for a local low, June 23rd. We'll see what happens. And anything's possible, man, because you've been destroyed. But yeah, it's the equities, man. The equities really didn't help here. And if they keep dumping, whew, you better look out. these cryptos going to get cleaned out even more than they have been before. No, let's go to total, man. Let's go to total market cap.
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
Price gonna dip.
Here it is, just a nice little cool way of looking at it on the 4 hour, where you've begun to build a range, right? You got 943, $950 billion as the top, and looks like 766, 781 billion on the bottom. So you could think, if that's what's happening, we have tremendous downside potential even from where you are right now, where we're talking between 12 and 13.6% downside from here. Yikes. Remember, the bearish divergence was there, failed, and then the beautiful back test of the failure yesterday. It was wonderful. So that's like kind of it, man. That's not a good thing, right? Daily, if you want to look at the daily. Oh, perfect, dude. Perfect. Nothing really looks promising, okay? Even if it goes up. Great. We got some idiot's car alarm going off out there, man, so I'm going to be trying to focus, but this thing is kind of vexing. It's messing with me, dude. It's messing. Okay, I guess we can just move on. That's it, right? I mean, look left, dude. I mean, I'm thinking that will be your target in time if we are ranging. We're creating a rectangle of some sort. Consolidation after a very, very massive bearish breakdown. Okay, BNB. Go look at BNB, man.
Hey Mitch,
Hey.
Can you please give your take on where you see iron ore TO2 heading for the next 3 to 6 months? Thanks for the content.
Maji, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and think it's very possible down. Down next. Down on like everything. Mostly everything. Industrial metals. Yeah. So if we're looking at BNB, we know 211, 210. Thank you, dude. We'll look at it, okay? So we look at this. We understand what this is. I'm going to make it only visible on the daily because I want to talk about ranges because this has been creating its own little range too, right? I mean, whichever one, you know, looking at it here, that peak from June 16th. Okay, well then that's your top. And then you could be talking about your bottom here. Let me hide even the channel, the crazy downtrend we're into. Make that only visible on the daily. Just so we've got local price action because that's what's going on right now.
Good evening Mitch. Take a look at Hex/BTC chart. THX for the daily streams in the bear unlike many.
What's up, Secret Agent? Thanks for 20, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Hex to Bitcoin. Cheers, man. Put on the list. The list, man. Thanks. So even something like this, man, you can just clearly see the failed attempt by buyers to break this local high from mid-June. They failed, dude. Okay, so you could understand the downside potential here, what it could be. I mean, clearly, if you go to the 60-minute, which who cares about the 60-minute, you can see momentum shifted, right? The left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, amen. The neckline breach, chat, of that scrub structure. Like this. You kind of see it. I mean, if I have, you can visibly see it on the 4 hour, barely, but it's there, and I'm just doing it for fun. It's always fun painting patterns, right, chat? While we're here, it's like that, man. At the top of it, perfect. Okay, so we don't even have to think about looking left, dude, to know if we look at this situation here. There could be a tremendous amount of downside, and that's it, okay? Not oversold, it's not even close. In fact, right at the bearish control zone threshold, around 40. Okay. Not what you're really looking for, is it? It's not. Well, if you're bullish, but if you're bearish, hey, dreams come true right here, dude. This is your time. This is, all right, when you're going short, you're looking for assets to run up substantial amounts and hit key levels and fail and show bearish consolidation structures near or at those levels for low risk, and then you short, and then eventually 183, 188 again.
Matic long, supposed to be short term. How FD am I most likely?
What was your trading plan? What was your entry? What was your reason for your entry? What was your stop loss? What was your reason for your stop loss? Where were you take profits? Dude, thank you. We'll look at it. Thank you, 20.
Will the spot Bitcoin ETF approval next week save us? Grayscale super confident.
Dude, that's like flip the coin. Flip the coin, man. That's nothing to do with traditional technical analysis, and that's what this is all about here. So I would think that something like that, I don't even, how are they confident? Like, what are they confident about, man? Like, what in these market conditions would make Gensler be like, oh, okay, cool, dude, yeah, let's approve it now? After how many people, like market participants, like got destroyed by so many aspects of crypto in the past year, year and a half, whatever. Too many. So I don't know how he's gonna just be like, okay, yeah, man, it's fine now. It's fine now. So a lot more downside in crypto based on traditional technical analysis. Can't speculate on something that might happen next week and in an extremely bearish market. Okay, so hey, it's Zach, man. What's up, dude? You're doxing yourself so much right now. Don't dox yourself, dude. All right, so BNB, and then was it Cardano again? Or no, it's XRP now, right? Yeah, it's XRP. That was bearish. There was no argument. It was still trash, and it's still trash, right? It's just awful, dude. Can't even break the 200 moving average, made its lowest high of the entire downtrend, and then before that was the lowest low of the entire downtrend. There's nothing bullish, man. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you get these little rallies, man, and they're up 10%, 20%, whatever in days, and then they just roll over again. 32.5-cent target here, and then probably 24.7 cents after that. I just, like, I don't know what will be going through your mind being like, I can't wait to take a fresh long on XRP. Hidden bearish divergence on the RSI too, right? The high, then the substantially lower high on price, but the higher level on the RSI. Awful. Just whatever. Good luck. Good luck long in crypto right now. You're just gambling. The trend is not your friend. You're in the ocean. The undertow is terrible. You're swimming against the undertow. That's what you're doing when you're going long in extremely bearish conditions. All right. But dude, my technology, but it's crypto, it's the future, man. No one cares about your technology or the future. You realize there's going to be starvation. There's going to be people losing their homes. That's coming first. We can talk about the future after we get through this crazy psycho bearish macro outlook, okay? That'll take a couple years plus to get out of. So Cardano, hey, we're talking about you're at a very major inflection point. The supply line of the downtrend you've been in since September. It's disgusting. It's beautiful, but it's disgusting. And it's like you're either about to break out or you're about to collapse. And you're now in that. We know that the supply lines in these downtrends equate to what? Overbought territory. And then the bottom trend line, which will be the downsloping demand line, would be oversold territory. So if you want to be oversold on Cardano, you have to go negative. Anyway, so I don't even care. This is, again, this is more so just for you to conceptualize the downtrend on a chart. Once you break 38.8 cents, nothing till 18 cents to 11 cents. Bitcoin's going to roll over. Cardano is not going to hold here. Cardano will go to Thy kingdom come. All right. Cardano, and then Sol. We got Sol that they came out with cell phones because, you know, I guess when your protocol fails and is trash, you do something else. It's not like they were like Apple that, or like any of these other mega cap companies that had a successful project, made all their money from revenue, right? Profit, and then reinvesting it, and now they're like, hey, what if we have all this cash, what do we do with it? It's more like they got all this money from investors, and then, you know, the speculative market, right, the bubble popped, and they never did anything really well with their platform, and now they're like, let's just make cell phones. It's so weird, dude. Like, what kind of choice are they making? Either way, technically though, and there's rain. Oh my God, man, there's rain. Finally, first time in June happening. I think I need to go down and let my azalea get this rain. They really need rainwater. Below this is 20 bucks, man, or at least $26. Yeah, below 37.20, you are screwed. You're royally screwed here, okay? So, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I have to do this, man. This is ridiculous. I'll be right back. And before the rain stops, it already started stopping. Okay, anyway, where were we? Dogecoin. Okay, Doge. Down 8%. Hey, remember that time we were looking at 7.8 cents and it was like, well, you just spent 48 hours testing it. It was once support, support, support. Now resistance. A little bit of a shooting star reversal too. And of course, hidden bearish divergence argument could be in development here. On the daily, this is like Ethereum. So 5 cents probably in time for a second test. If this is real life, I mean, that's real. That's such a real test. This, you know, this trend line's been here forever. So perfect. That's exactly what bears wanted. Confirmation that what was once a support resistance is now resistance again after you broke it on the 10th without any confirmation with a back test. You now got that back test. So you could be getting set up to get wrecked again. And that wouldn't be weird. People buying these scams, you call them dog coins, they're literal scams. They've always been. Okay, it was funny. Haha, yeah, funny till the scrub who gets in after the party loses their life savings. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It makes sense. It's like, okay, it's kind of easy to see where this was going. This is going to 4.2 cents eventually, dude. Then maybe 2 cents after that. Yeah, but Elon, exactly. Scam. Big scam. Beanie Babies on the way up. Beanie Babies on the way down. That's real life, dude. Okay. So, Dogecoin dot. No bids. Still no bids. So bearish, dude. Like ridiculously bearish. Probably going to 668 again. Yes, 668. Why not? My God, dude, look at it. One high, second high. It's lower than the pre. Oh, how do you do this? How do you be this bearish? That is like zero demand at all for DOT. None. Like no one's buying. None. Eventually 668, then 553, then 359 after that, most likely. Okay. Bro, you get it. It's been this, but I'll tell you this, it's been respecting the TA so well. There's no more, there's just such little demand now. I mean, it's almost just like, what is it doing? There was this candle low close back from January 13th, 2021, and you have now tested it once, twice, really 3 times. Oh God, it's so bad, dude. So bad. That can't be broken. And so why would you not go down to 685, 668 again? You would. You're not oversold. You confirmed a top again, man. Isn't this the one that did an auction, or what was it, not auction, but an airdrop? I know Uniswap did. I can't wait to see Uniswap go to 0, dude. What a freaking sky. Good, the scam's down over 8%. Nice. So that's your DOT, and then I guess we can look at Tron since it is also a scam. But yeah, dude, it's just not dumping, man, because Justin Sun. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. This thing's gonna get its reckoning. You have to be patient. We know what this thing is. It's a scam, dude. Okay, Justin Sun's a scammer. All these people, like, they came out. A lot of them came out with these ICOs in 2017. Look at them now. Roger Ver with his Bitcoin Cash fork. Yikes, dude. I'm telling you, Justin Sun. Infamous name, not famous at all. This dude's a bad guy. All right, bad guy. It will not make a higher high than these next highs, than these previous highs. It'll show a lower high. There will be distribution confirmed at some point, and another dump will ensue. All right. So that's it for your S coins. But dude, Shiba Inu's next, man. Well, we're not looking at it because it's an actual scam, huge scam. Shiba Inu coin. Imagine ever buying that. You bought that, man. You got some learning to do, man. You gotta wake up, dude. Something. Oh my god, I don't even want to get into it. It's so bad. The bubble. Just looking back on it, right? Sheer stupidity. So let these things burn to 0, dude. I don't understand. Like, you just use the traditional technical analysis to understand when kind of maybe the dumps are coming, and they look like there's another huge dump on the horizon very soon. It's already begun. It just hasn't played out all the way yet. You don't get caught up in these cults, man. These cultish echo chambers.
Would you take a look at BZH?
Balapa, thanks for the 20, dude. Yeah, we'll look at BZH. Man, thank you, dude. Okay. You know a guy down 10K with a 49K salary? Yikes. Wreck, dude. How much does he make after taxes with a 49K salary? Let's shift gears, dude, to a market that matters a little more. Yeah, here you go. Here you go, Larry. And when you're in a downtrend, when you're in a bearish trend and there's no liquidity, just because you could just keep meandering on up on no liquidity doesn't mean it can't just start rugging anytime, because that's the trend you're in, okay? Gap fill, coming, dude. Gap fill, 37.99, 3,800, that'll fill. Maybe, probably tomorrow. There's another gap fill, if you didn't know it, 36.74. You might be coming back down to that demand line again. But if you're patient, much lower prices, it just, again, these rallies, you don't know how long they can last, man. You just don't know. Hopefully it could just make a higher low than the previous low and then start running again. But, my God. Terrible market conditions. Fed is destroying wealth for reasons because inflation's too high. But then you have governments, state governments that are printing. Oh, it's just a surplus of tax money. Okay, well, they're giving out, $300, $1,000 to people to. It's an inflation check. It's universal basic income, right? It's UBI. But we're gonna give money to people to curb inflation. What does that do? Based on economics, if you put more money in the hands of people just by handing it out, then the demand doesn't go down. Demand goes up. Yeah, demand goes up with a tight supply, and then prices go higher, and it doesn't stop. But they're okay because they're just going to keep giving them checks every quarter, every year now, probably. And then you'll be fully dependent on the government. Then it'll just be like, hey man, you have to do all these things if you want that paycheck. If you want that check, you got to get vaccinated. You got to, sign up for this central bank digital currency, blah, blah, blah. You got to do all these things, man. So, welcome to the new world. Clown world. It's not so new anymore. God, it's been going on for years now. Gotta wear your mask too, dude, because that really helps. Straight up cognitive dissonance. So the S&P wrecked somewhat today. I mean, down 2%. This is what happens in illiquid market conditions. The Dow Jones Industrial gap fill coming. You'll be filling that gap soonish, most likely $30,700. Why not fill the gap? And there's another gap down at 29,894. Why not fill that in time? Ugly day today. Oh, a gap filled on the NASDAQ composite. Let's go, dude. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Another gap is down at like 10,786. I think 10,800 makes sense. Dude, you should make it a lower high again. Just another lower high. You can't even rally. So hopefully you can make a higher low here, but I wouldn't count on it. Look at the trend, dude. How you be looking for long opportunities in market conditions like this is terrible. Go in the ocean and drown because you fight the undertow. Go ahead and do it, man. But with your wallet, that's when you go long in market conditions that look like this for this long, okay? It's gross. Russ 2000. Really, really not good. You're coming back down, you know. You're going to 1717. Go test that. There's a gap fill just below it at like 1710. Once you break that, then 1600.
It gives money to people for handing out demand because increasing and people buying more. Get fascinated.
Thanks, Mighty Mushroom. You must have been on mushrooms right there to, you know, I don't even know, right? I mean, get assassinated. Thank you, dude, for the assassinated. The assassination attempt. Thank you, dude. Okay, that's it. Not good. No one's buying, chat. Just letting you know. No one's buying. They're only yes, you could get some illiquid activity and rallies, and the illiquidity could keep going. We could keep rallying a little bit. Dude, I'm telling you, man, eventually it'll turn into a lower high, will roll over again, and it will melt your face off if you're not careful. I mean, like, how do you be careful? How long do you, I mean, like, sidelines. Good God, just sleep at night. Relax. Or short double tops, confirmation highs when they fall below key levels for the second time, not the first time, right? I mean, okay.
Outside the top 10 most popular coins, what should I be buying in this dip? Top channel, sir.
What's up, Politicus? Top 10 most popular coins we should be buying this dip? I don't know, man. I think there are times to make money and times not to lose money, and one time not to lose money. So you could buy the SQQQ. Just kidding. But not really. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm just saying the market conditions are extremely bearish, and the issue with energy is they're high flying. They've gone berserk. They're like going parabolic, straight lines up, man. Buying climax territory. You're getting to them on some of these, like Valero. But so there's like you'd be paying extreme stupid premium on them. You're not buying at value areas, and all these other tech stocks, these NASDAQ assets, these ones that have lost 88 to 90% of their value from the COVID crash low, no one's buying them right now. No one's buying them. So they're at value areas, but no one's buying. So it's kind of hard to be wanting to buy much anything. And it's that, but that's not changed, dude. If you've been here, we've been bearish since up here, dude. Like the double top. Just go back to late December where we talked about the Russ 2000, and you'll see it, how bearish it is. You can't confirm a top and then fall below the 200-day moving average and be bullish, confirming distribution from the top. You can't do that, man. You can't, I mean, like you did on S&P, 4,600, Dow Jones. You can't do that. You did that a long time ago, and it's been bearish ever since. We haven't been bullish on the stock market in like 180 days, dude. Here in this community, it's been bearish. Index funds. Bitcoin, when it fell back below 40K, 42K, and then back tested as resistance, it was over. We were done. Done. You can't be long on anything. At least the index funds or, you know, Bitcoin or crypto. You know, all you do is just go back. Hey, man, let's go back to when these things were occurring. Look at the stream. But again, I know it sucks. It's like that's hindsight stuff, but it's not really fair to me because it's like if people are just finding me now, that really sucks, because it's like, man, we were only screaming at the top of our lungs about this stuff 180 days ago. About these things that look like they were setting up for lower prices. We didn't know they were. It just, based on traditional technical analysis, it was implied that that was happening. So, I don't know, man. Go get a bonsai tree. You know, that's what you should be buying. Go buy a bonsai tree, relax, settle down. Because eventually the bull market will return. But all we need are two variables. We need time and lower prices. That's it, man. If you can wait for lower prices and you can let some more time go by, you're going to get an insanely good opportunity. But that requires patience. You only had 2 years of insanity, insane bullish trade setups, so many, countless ones, right? But that time's over now. We're in another time. So, loving this rain though. Oh my God. First amount of rain I've seen in June. All right, yeah, we got less than 20 minutes till your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. Maybe you should also stop. I mean, look, man, I see this type of price action starting to loot. Like the closer we get to 1800, the more confidence I lose in gold as a potential reversal here or continuation. I'm getting, every day that we drop like this, I'm getting more and more concerned. I look at other metals and forget about it. I'm bearish on silver. I'm bearish on platinum. Bearish on copper. Gold was like, it's kind of making higher lows still. It's still showing accumulation. It still technically is, but barely. And once you fall below 1800, it's over. Bearish on gold then, but not quite yet. You haven't quite gotten down there. It's really tough, man. Okay, silver bearish, bear flag, my God. Is the bear flag that technically kind of broke out today. Once you break 20 bucks, dude, bye. See ya. You going much, much lower, Larry. Probably 19 bucks initially, real fast. There's nothing bullish about this chart. It is extremely bearish. Nothing but bearish on silver. Technically, man. You just made your lowest low after a big dump, and this was all the bulls had, chat. Just telling you. And if you went on the 4 hour and you looked at it, you'd see a high, a sell-off, then a lower high. You know what really is happening here? And it's disgusting, okay? Bears only want one thing, and it's disgusting. And it just happens to be a complex wave structure that is really bearish. And how about the bearish butterfly? How about a minimum? A 1272 at 1989, then a 1414, 1960, but then the 1618. Let's talk about 1919. Yeah, that's really bad, really ugly. So you've completed, you're working on the C to D wave now. So even if you're going to go hit that in the middle of nowhere and bounce, you still got 8% downside on silver. That might as well be 100%. My God, you know, it's silver. Huge over trillion market cap, you know, $1 trillion market cap. Bitcoin, $387 billion market cap, dude. Lost a lot of value. Silver should get no respect when it only makes lower highs, lower lows. Do you understand? Respect is earned here, and it's respect is given when higher highs, higher lows consecutively occur, and then bullish patterns play out, and they don't end up crapping out at resistances, back testing up thrusts, and then collapsing, and then bear flagging, and then locally making lower highs after a deep retrace on the B point. No, that's how you lose respect when that happens. Now you flip the chart over, sweet mother of God, stupidly bullish, hyper bullish here. This thing's setting up for an insane run. Sorry. Copper, hey, it was up, dude, it was up 0.1% today. Yeah, this is just, again, another day now, and that's it. Any buying, completely sold into. extremely bearish conditions on copper. The damage is not even close to being done. Okay, you're just holding on to this peak from January of 2021, eventually 329. Wyckoff distribution, man. Partial rises below the 200-day moving average. It's awful. It could go to 395 anytime, but wow. You're trying to tell me no bids after stalling? You're just, no. So bearish on copper. Wow. I have no words. Let's go to U.S. oil that did well-ish. Got above 110. Probably going to 114.79 here. 3 white soldiers. That's 3 white soldiers on the daily. Boom. Hidden bullish divergence. Okay, it is implied continuation. So at least 114.79 above this level. If you break that, then easy 123. If you break that, something's going on. And we could be seeing all-time highs of 147. Let us see how well this hidden bullish divergence plays out. The performance of this hidden bullish divergence is probably everything now, because we're about to find out if you end up making a lower high than the D point here again, and you start rolling over, I think it's over for oil. This oil chart technically could be done, because you don't make a high, then you end up making a lower high, 88% retrace. And then you sell off, and then you make a third or another lower high, consecutive lower highs. That's how it ends on charts for more massive corrections, okay? So this is very important. You want to be paying attention to U.S. oil here, because what this hidden bullish divergence will usher in is probably going to be everything. Whether we break the previous high and run above X from March 4th and run to 147.20, or more distribution. Okay, let's go to natural gas. Bullish engulfing candle, caught a little fall through yesterday and has, you know, been open for a couple hours now, the new daily candle. And up, down, up, down, up, down. A lot of upside here. If it holds, I mean, if it's going to do what it does historically between 634 and 763, it could be running right back up to, oh my God, like 14% upside. 763 is a target if this is real life. We'll see. It's what we know about $6. There's been times in uptrends where you tested this level and then you ran to all-time highs. So I think at least minimum 763. Nice pivot so far. Very, very bullish trend. You had a pullback, a pretty big pullback, but again, only to back test key levels. So you know where to cut your losses on natural gas if you were going to play this below 597. I don't think you want anything to do with natural gas anymore. I think you're done. But here, hey, you're above the levels. You held the levels. You engulfed above the levels. So that's good. Okay. Well, I guess, you know, platinum, dude. Bearish on platinum, remember? Sorry, forgot to look at it. Bearish on platinum. Not bullish. I was bullish in that the new data presented itself, and it's made me bearish now. I think eventually platinum will collapse below 892 because it seems like there is absorption of the remaining demand. And once the absorption of the remaining demand is complete, straight down to at least 830. I mean, just a valley from October 2020, dude. This is bad. Very, very bad. It's almost so bad. It's like the highest high, then the lower highs. It's significant distribution. Lack of demand. Lower highs locally, local highs, or lower highs locally, lower highs globally. It's, you know, made a higher high, but now it's making a lower high, and that's my concern. And now it's multiple lower highs in the previous high, the previous high, and the previous high. So that's bad. Bearish stuff on platinum. You'll see. Have an alert set up too. When you hear the beep on platinum below this level, you better look out. We got less than 10 minutes till your daily candle close. If you join the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, so thanks for being here, everyone. As we look at total, hit session lows. Session lows, chat. Double goes in the chat. Tremendous downside potential still. Remember, it's about 14%, I think, from where you are now to the bottom of the range and its development, right? It is a range. It's just topped out, and now you got to go to the bottom of the range. Thanks for 300 likes, man. Thanks for 300 likes. Holy crap. So again, we were just looking at these commodities because this is what we do. We go across the markets. Wheat futures, oh my God, it held the support today for now, up 2%. Still above the 200-day moving average, but understand 919 is everything here, just about now. Below this level is, it's over. You go down 25% when you break below 919. It's, look at the price action you receive between 635 and 919. It's right down.
Please, thanks, Mitch.
We ended with a massive buying climax, and we got ourselves a confirmation high. It's over for wheat on paper. Not in real life, though, dude. In real life, people are going to starve in third world countries because of this Ukraine stuff. Eventually. People are going to lose their homes. It's, I mean, I hope. Look, man, you got to make hay while the sun is shining. We had 2 years to make hay while the sun was shining, if you didn't know. You really had 14
Mitchie,
years.
Keep up the great work as always. You're here through the ups and downs. Can you take a look at my favorite Beanie Baby Pulse Dogecoin? Thank you.
Steve is 58. Thanks for the 20. Yeah, we'll look at GRT. Yeah, we'll look at Doge Pulse Lawn Chain or whatever it is. Your Beanie Baby. That it's like a tie-dyed version of Dogecoin, right? That's like what it would be if it was a Beanie Baby. It's just tie-dyed. It's not even made by Ty. It's just it's one of those. It's a knockoff Beanie Baby where they tried to rip off Ty's Beanie Baby technology, but it's a tie-dyed version of Doge. That's right, isn't it? That's what it is. Go to Little Gatlinburg and buy it, and you get scammed. It's like a grandma goes and buys it, and she thinks she's getting her grandson a Beanie Baby, but she got scammed. That's Pulse Doge Lawn Chain Connect. Knock off the McDonald's Beanie Babies. It's not bad, dude. It's definitely that bad. Good Lord. Dude, Bitcoin's green on the 4-hour, man. I guess everything's fine, chat. Soybean futures caught some bids, and I think it would probably be appropriate for a successful bearish back test of 1585, right? Successful supports 3 times. Almost ended up becoming like a right angled ascending routing formation of some sort. You go test that to confirm the validity of it as a resistance now after you broke it with no confirmation. You do confirm it, then you dump again. There's no edge, right? You're just kind of resetting those oscillators a little bit, and it could be over. It could certainly be over for all these commodities, all the food commodities, you know, on paper, not in real life. You think because soybeans are dumping, the price for you, the consumer, is going down. I got a bridge to sell you, dude, because it's not. Food costs going to stay the same, if not keep going higher. Yeah. But these paper assets, sorry, dude, you can't even own them to keep up with the food price, right? Rice, though, is like not done. It doesn't look like it's quite done yet. I mean, it's still holding on, still making a higher low. It could rally some more, man. Stupid bullish on rice futures. Parabolic for now. I hope it collapses. I always want these commodities to collapse, but corn futures, it's not valid yet, right? You haven't broken the structure yet. You haven't broken the neckline, which is down at like 726. So you're pivoting. You're making a higher low even locally. Oh, God, here we go. Just hold tight until this thing makes a lower high again and then rolls over. Hold tight. This is at exactly where massive reversals in the cycle. That's where we are again. That's where we are up here. So wouldn't be that crazy to see it happen, but you haven't broken down quite yet on corn. But orange juice, that, you know, again, there you go, man. You couldn't break the neckline of the potential double top, could you? You held it, and you've rallied back above the keyest of key levels. Look at this, 168.15. Hey, man, orange juice futures, the moon boys, you just broke back above a very critical support. Okay, understand that. All right, yours back above it. I mean, technically, it's some class B hidden bullish divergence going on a little bit, or maybe not. But dude, if you're above 165, 168, you're safe. The bull trend could continue. If you're below it, I mean, you're still in an uptrend technically until you fall below 133, which is insane. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. Orange juice moon boys cannot be stopped. They're not going down without a fight. So bullish. It's unreal. Drink your orange juice while you can, I guess. How about live cattle futures? All right, that's what you want to see here. You want to see this. Hey, man, I like the distribution. I like the lower high than the two highs here. You confirmed the top, then now you're confirming distribution somewhat. So below the 200-day moving average, you gap down, great. Go to 130, then break that, then go to 123 and lower. All right, so that's good. This is kind of how the trend can reverse. I want to see this. This is great because I want people to be able to afford steak, but I'm kind of sad because I don't think that these paper charts collapsing will have anything to do with the consumer's cost at the supermarket for food, right? Then we go to hogs. This is the hog futures, man. Hey. Wait, this is copper, my bad. All right. HEHG. Still hasn't rolled over yet. Nope. Still just hanging in there. Crazy, dude. Coffee futures. Yeah, we're done, dude. Coffee's done. I don't look at this like every day, but the last time I looked at this a couple days ago, I think maybe it was Friday, coffee futures was doing the exact same thing. The exact same thing that this S&P 500 did to end everything. It's over now for coffee. You're now breaking back below the critical supports. You've confirmed distribution. This is cycle ending stuff, in my opinion. You're below the 200-day moving average as well. I think eventually 172 on this. The trend is, this is how trends reverse. This is what it looks like before trend reversals, okay? Or during, this is the transition of the trend. You're transitioning to a better trend, to a downtrend, a lower high, lower low situation, all right? Gotta love it though. That's TA being respected like the Jesus, man. I love it. We did a comparative analysis too. We had a split screen, coffee on one side, S&P 500 on the other, back when it double topped at the 4,600 level. Beautiful. Cotton crashed 30% in 3 days. Insane. What kind of candle is that? Whacked out the yin yang. Holy crap. But yeah, you're talking about at a very key level. Below this level, $92 is $65. So it could be, I think it's probably over. I don't care if it rallies. It'll rally at some point, and it's gonna make a lower high than the previous highs, and that's it. That's all you need. Yep, it's done, man. Cotton's done, dude. What about egg prices? I don't know. This thing doesn't update anymore. The per dozen egg price just sits here at 286 near the all-time high. It's probably above the all-time high in real life. I don't know what's going on with men. And then you got seafood prices, I guess. Just keeps going. Greg, seafood. Higher lows, higher highs. Making higher lows locally. Could be going to the moon, man. Unstoppable for now. Oh, we got, yep, new day. Let's go to Bitcoin. Wrap up these commodities. We've now really gone across the markets, okay? So let's go back to your favorite. It's gonna change the world, man. Yeah, about making El Salvador collapse. Just kidding. Well, if it gets worse, who knows? But that was ugly. I mean, that was a pretty nasty. Oh, Jesus, Chime, sorry. New day. Did it, man. Hype in the chat. Is it seafood that's crazy, or is it more so the diesel prices that go into the fishing boats that has gotten so high that it is driving up seafood costs and causing chaos? Yeah. We did it, man. We did nothing, right? I mean, I hope it, look, dude, I hope it just pivots randomly here and just starts mooning. The hopium in the world, but the trend's so bearish, dude. You made bearish divergence. You confirmed a top. I've seen crazier things happen, right? It's all about probabilities. It's never certain. But that's bad, dude. Some bad stuff. So you think at this point, why not go retest 19,891? Maybe we hold for a second time, you know? That'd be awesome. But hard to be optimistic because nothing's telling you technically. And nothing fundamentally is telling you either, right? All this bad news coming out every day. Insolvencies, collapses, defaults, liquidations, poor victims of scams. Just every day, man. It's just getting worse and worse. So what's coming out tomorrow?
CHPT short doobie.
What's up, dude, man? We'll look at it. Thank you, dude. Cheers. That's right. I mean, like when people can't afford real life stuff, this is the first type of stuff to go. Tech, crypto, speculative assets, high risk. Things that can't produce income or revenue or really even a working product for that matter. 99% of cryptos, dude, don't have a working product. That's scam. Okay, scam. And it's momentum driven asset class too. So that's its fundamentals, is the momentum of the market, and the momentum is certainly bearish. It's been that way. If you haven't noticed, if you're just new, sorry, man. Hopefully you haven't participated. Yeah, 3 days in a row. It's almost like 3 black crows right there, kind of. How could we 3 black crows on just that, man? It's bearish. Remember, Bitcoin from its previous high to low has only retraced about 26%. That's pathetic. If Bitcoin actually rolls over and goes and tests those lows at this point, that is testament to how hyper bearish we are. And I'm saying hyper because you can just be bearish, okay? Bearish should be like, hey, we pivoted. Okay, now we're some thunder. It'd be like, hey, you know, we hold and then eventually we make it to 382 and then roll over from there. Okay, that's normal, right? It's also normal if you do 50% and you roll over. Okay, that's normal. 618, very normal. But when you are hitting a 236 and rolling over, that's not normal. That's abnormal. That is, I think, again, testament to the weakness in the market. If you start doing this, that is really bad. That means like you are going to 14K most likely here, if this is real. If this is topping out here already, you're no hope for ye, most likely. Okay, understand that's what Fibonacci is used for, the real ways to understand and analyze value or waves and how high you retrace. And so far, that's what makes me a little more reluctant too on like short side. The short was played out, right? And now it's like short's covered, but the fact is you still can't get above the 236. What? It should go higher based on historical data with Fibonacci, you know, across traditional markets over 100 years. It's just not yet. It still could, right? It still could as long as you stay above 19,891. But dude, just so weak, man. Really weak. Okay, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at Ethereum real quick. You know, it's terrible. Like you can't do that. You can't fail 1223, and you just back tested it again. You broke it June 26th yesterday, or 2 days ago technically. You back tested as resistance. You back tested it once more, twice now. 48 hours, confirming 1223 right here. 1223 is resistance with confirmation.
Anonymous tipped $21.
Hey, Anonymous, man, thanks for the 21. What, you're not going to say anything? Is that you, Ash, out there? I think you did that yesterday accidentally. Thank you, man. Much love. One of my lights is green. You broke my lights. So again, you could just maybe look at it like it's a range. You can kind of try to look at it like this, man. You know, like total market cap. I hope it doesn't. I hope it just makes a higher low here and runs again. That'd be crazy good, man. But nothing's implying that yet. Nothing, dude. Not yet. And then BMD, same situation where you take out all the noise, forget even the local stuff, just look, I'm sorry, forget the global stuff, looking left from history, look at the local stuff. You got local, you got global, you got local here. And this is just showing you kind of the price action. The oscillators on the 4 hour look like, this is normally what it looks like before you do roll over, because the stage is set, the negative momentum is building, there's no edge, not even close to an edge, you're right at 40 on the RSI, you're not oversold. I mean, yeah. I don't know, because Ash, you did it yesterday, remember? So I'm like, my brain was just like, maybe, man, maybe it was something. Okay, so what we can do now is we can look at a couple of these requests. We had a couple, right? BZH. Well, you know how this is gonna go, right? Oh my goodness. BZH, Beezer Homes, United States, USA. You could understand we have much lower to go no matter what, even if it's a harmonic. The harmonic, the 886, just eyeballing it, is 678 here. Watch, let's see what happens. Just if we're going with an M shape. The 886 is right there, dude. So what is that? Look left, man. Historical lows, 2009, 2011, 2016. Look at the spring back test of spring like the Jesus, man. Oh my God. For rallying. And yeah, that's where you're headed. The target eventually on this means what, like 80% downside from here? I'm sorry, not 80, 44% downside. I was thinking doubles half. Yeah, 678 from here eventually if you're patient. That's it. And down there, let's see what we can get, because that might be, it's kind of like Olin, OLN, where you have Halley's Comet every, well, Olin is a lot different because like every decade you hit a certain level and you bounce, but this could be its own little version of Olin where you come back down to this level and it holds and you rally off of that. But that's a long way to go, man. That's a, you know how many words that is to say? Like, oh, you have to lose 44% of your value before it gets to the level that makes any sort of sense for a potential long. Any. So that means you do nothing. But you said, did you, oh, that's it. That's all you said, Bilal. Thank you, man. All right, let's see here. Next one. GRT. I don't know why you'd be looking at GRT, man. Here it is. This is the last. Yeah, I haven't looked at this in a while. In a minute. Target eventually 7.2 cents. You requested it probably because it's at its lowest low ever from December 2020. I don't think that holds. This is terrible. It's a wave structure, man. I think you're going to 7.2 cents, and then things get bad. The 1618. Worst case scenario for you, talking about 5 cents. That means you lose 50% of your value from here, okay? 50% of your value lost on GRT, and no one's gonna care. No one, dude. I don't even think general chat will care anymore because they understand it was all a joke. It was all a joke. This whole market was a literal joke. It was cool because traditional technical analysis provided us with some great trade setups. But that's it, man. What's up, John Denver? Thanks, man, for 15. We'll look at it. Cheers. Okay, I mean, you're sitting here. I don't think that holds. Why? What would keep it propped up? What trend are you in, Bearish? How much money does GRT make? Oh, well, they don't really make any money. Okay. Even if they did, could they prove it? No. But it's a protocol. It's like Google of crypto. Well, okay, that's like Google of a huge scam market. Awesome, dude. With 99% of the projects are scams. So you're the Google of a market where 99% of the projects are scams. Can we get a big round of applause for GRT? That's You did it, man. You did it. You're the Google of the trash can. That's it. So worst case scenario, 5 cents from here. Lose half your value. Okay, great.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Sorry, we got to move on, man. Sivas, thanks for the 20, dude. For real. Baby Pulse, Doge, Chain, Coin, Trash, Elon, Connect. All right, is next. Okay, here's a scam. This is a literal scam on a chart. We're looking at it, okay? Just made a lower high in the previous high. All right, I mean, I would wait. $1. Your target, $1. That's it. Wait till $1. Okay, Larry? So wait till this asset loses over 50% of its value before you even look at it again. We're talking 52% downside from here. I don't care if it goes up and down in between here. I think eventually, from where it is, eventually it's going to $1. And no one's going to care. That's it. We already looked at XRP, dude. So, the beginning of the stream. But say XRP again. So, you know. And demand it. Bitcoin, 20,170 and falling. At its lows of the day, it's doing $78. Here, that's it, man. There's nothing to talk about. This scam going to $1 eventually. Even if you're talking about levels, a level, right? A low, another low, then eventually the low again. You just said, okay, that bearish engulfing candle confirmed distribution. This scam now has less market participants than it did before when the scam had its climax on the 3rd of June. That's it. Yeah, there's also stacking 9mm. There's also a morbidly obese man that, chugs extremely hyper sugary beverages. Okay, there's a lot of stupid stuff on YouTube. Hey, I'd say 99% of stuff on YouTube is probably pretty dumb. Most of it anyway. But you get it? Of course there is. Too many people out there for there not to be. For real. So, Bitcoin selling off a little bit, and here's your total, man. You know where we're probably going in time. So, oh my God, is some scrub crying about me? Yeah, people are crying. Are you upset? Are y'all mad? Wah. 99%. Hey, look, isn't it crazy? 99% of the audience is awesome. Then it's probably 99.8% of the audience is awesome. Then you got like some butthurt losers in there. Yikes, dude. Sorry you got scammed the past year or two. That's your fault, dude. So next one was CHPT. It's like I can tell who didn't make a dime when they had the chance to. Oh, we've been here before. Charge Point Holdings. Been a while. It doesn't look like the trend's changed any, does it? Let's extend this out. I guess it broke that level, but what if you adjusted for the new data? You haven't broken crap. This is so bearish, man. Dude, if you adjust for one up there and then another here and then another here, look what it's doing. It's like confirming more distribution. You're going down most likely to 1286 from here. Oh, that's no big deal. That's only like 10% more downside before you just go test a zone. It's not even really much of a zone. Dude, you're probably going to 1124 here. That's crazy. Crazy downtrend. Crazy downtrend, man. So you're asking, you say short it? Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess that would be a better play than longing it, right? You confirm the top and, protect yourself above 16 bucks, because if it breaks 16, it's going to 17.66 and 20 bucks. So it's a look at the price action between 1288 or 1124 really and 1766. It's all up and down, right? So right here, yeah, it could be setting up for 937 and you can get yourself a nice little M shape. Low to high. Talking, yeah, 886 is 950. You don't even have to talk about a harmonic. You just talk about wave structures, and that is at 50% on B, 886 on D, 950 target eventually. And why would this not happen again if like the market's going to roll over? It will happen if the market rolls over. Remember, this asset doesn't make money. ChargePoint doesn't make anything. It only loses money. A company, you know, have a nice company. It never makes money though. Every quarter comes out, they report that they lose money. That's not a good asset in a recession. That's the worst case scenario. Okay.
Can we look at PFE Pfizer? Looking to short. Thanks.
Yeah, look at Pfizer. Thanks to the 20 Anon. Much love. Yeah, we'll look at. Oh, Matic, my bad. Did I? Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know how that happened. What occurred? How did that happen, man? Oh, I see. My bad. It was just because I had a string of new subs that like pushed my feed, so I didn't see it. My bad. And also Hex. I gotta look at Hex. And I was gonna look at Iron Ore. My God, my bad, dude. Let me backtrack here. Oof. Okay, I gotta look at. I'm looking at Iron Ore. TI02. I'm having trouble here finding it. I mean, let's see, TIO. Oh man, tough one. I mean, I don't. Yeah, the music did stop. My bad, dude. Okay, TIO2. I didn't see that. TI, right? TI, and he said O2 as well. TI, O2. I just don't know which one you're talking about. Okay. I don't want to look at the wrong one. Maji Jr. or Maui Jr. Are you out there still? Let me know. Anyone got an idea? Okay. Yep. That's normally how it goes. Because like you have TIO, which is iron ore, which seems like probably it, right? But the issue is, look at it. What an uptrend it's been in, but dang man, what a lower high there. Been here before. Yeah, you just got like this level here. It's kind of like a swing low back from 2011, a peak from 2019. You're probably going to test that. You just made a substantially lower high than the previous high. You had your buying climax July 2021. It reminds me of the lumber's chart. So lumber futures chart. So that's a lot of distribution. That's a lot less market participants owning the asset than they did before, right? So it could be over, but yes, of course, you just keep making higher lows here, don't you? Like a massive uptrend or a massive lot of accumulation. You could be going back down to that demand line again, 109. Yeah, that's probably it. You could hold 119 and then bounce off of it. So at least there's some downside though. There's definitely a little bit of downside on iron ore futures, minimum 9%, and then it could be like 20% downside. So based on the slowdown in the economy, you'd imagine that this chart would go down, right? Demand destruction's a real thing. Precious metals look like dog crap. Gold like barely hanging on. Every other precious metal is terrible. And then you got industrial metals too. Not really looking that great, man. TIO2. I mean, I'm on TIO1, dude. Who cares? It's the same. It's the same chart. It's the same chart. Look, there it is. Oh, but I have data on. I've been here too. Yeah. So target here is 96. If you don't hold that, you go to 85.50. You don't hold that, you're in a lot of trouble. But yeah, of course, you're in an uptrend for now. You think about how it could, like, one bottom, no one knows, maybe the second bottom, everyone knows, and then another wave up. and then it creates some sort of W shape. Definitely a very real possibility here on iron ore. Okay. So it's all about the levels, and I already told you your levels, $97 and $85. Look for a pivot anywhere, a real pivot, you know, because it could go a lot higher. It could be pivoting here and rally to 185. But yeah, it's still in an uptrend for sure, making higher lows, non-stop higher lows, okay, since really like 2016. Okay, so after iron was hex to Bitcoin. That's not even on TradingView, is it? It's not. Hex to Bitcoin isn't even on TradingView. That's for Secret Agent. Do you hear me? Hex to Bitcoin. I do not see it on the chart. There's no, can anyone help me with this? Finding that? Okay, I cannot fulfill your request if it's not on TradingView, right? I can look at Hex to US dollar if you want me to, but he might just be AFK or something because he tipped an hour ago. Secret Agent, man, I'm sorry. I have to go to just regular Hex because I can't. And Hex broke back below critical support, unfortunately. So bad news, very, very bad news. Because below 3.9 cents equals eventually 1.6 cents. Sorry, dude, that you can't do this. This is not something you should be doing. If you couldn't even go back up to the next level that made any sense. In actuality, locally, you made a lower high than this little scrub high you made June 5th or 6th. Wow. So when you're below this candle low close from May, I'm thinking eventually 1.6 cents, and that's it. Okay, 1.6 cent target on Hex eventually if you're patient. That's literally it. Bearish convergence. Sorry. Hex wrecked. That means from where you are right now, if you want to know, downside potential on Hex is 53% downside. 53% chat from here on Hex. Be careful, protect yourself. Okay, Matic. Let's go to Matic now. That has lost its soul. Remember what we were talking about yesterday. There was hidden bearish divergence and development. Nice fall through. That is still developing. Hidden bearish divergence, man. Continuation downward implied. Bear market. Bearish indicators can be reliable and can oftentimes outperform. I think from where you are right now, you're most likely going to 43 cents. So that means from where you are right now, being up 1% on the day, downside potential from here, 16%. You ready to afford 16%? You don't hold that, you go down 38, 40% from here. Wow. You couldn't, look, man, you made the highs here. You made an actual lower high than those highs. That's bearish. That means there's actually just a little bit of more distribution, less market participants, even though it's just a few less this time than there was before. Then before. So that's not bullish. Well, until something changes, that's real. That's happening right now. Okay. Matic. How effed are you most likely? I mean, I don't know how effed you are, right? I just know that, like, where we are, I mean, maybe a miracle happens and you hold this 50 cent area. But if we look at total market cap, I could definitely understand why Matic goes to 43 cents, because if total's going down, Matic's going with it. So I do not mind. It looks terrible. I mean, look at this rejection of the 200 with a bearish engulfing candle. You're just hanging out for 9 hours. Below it. Look, man, you know what really happened? It's a textbook bear shark. It's beautiful, dude. Actually beautiful. Unreal beautiful. 886. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, in a downtrend, the bearish W, the bearish shark presents itself. What a reaction. I guess eventually hidden bullish divergence if you pivot before this low here. But I wouldn't be looking for a bullish 5-0 in an extremely, extremely stupid bearish trend, the worst trend of Maddox's life, right? I wouldn't be looking for a bullish 5-0 here. I wouldn't be long in something. I would not be long out crypto until I'm seeing like consecutive higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, over and over and over again. In fact, the inverse is happening. Only lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So longing is like, why? Why? What, 60 more likes, still 500? I don't know, we could do that maybe. Yeah, dude, 60 likes till 500. We could do 500, dude. Give me a break, man. Come on. Yeah, dude. Let's look at the DXY, though. That's been killing it, man. DXY parabolic uptrend. Yeah, you gotta be like really a bearish harmonic and the bearish hidden bear, the hidden bearish differential on the daily. Yikes, dude. I mean, I hope it goes higher, man. I really do. I just don't know what would have possessed you to go long and be underwater at this point, you know, on something like this. Remember, Matic. Doesn't matter what it does. Momentum's bearish. So this is gonna be bearish until momentum changes and becomes bullish for the entire macro. Okay. What a bullish engulfing candle yesterday. Look at this freaking uptrend, man. It's just unbeatable, unstoppable. It is a beast among assets. The US dollar, the DXY, the wrecking ball. Feel like I'm announcing a boxer, right? The greenbacks. The dead presidents. Here it is. I mean, it's just wild that it looks like it's a double top. It almost reminds me of Bitcoin. Kind of Thanksgiving of 2020. A little bit. You see any of my weird memory? Think about this little structure and then you go to Bitcoin in 2020. Or is it November 2020? Not quite, but something like this. It's more visible on the 4 hour. November 2020. Yeah, kind of like this. This is what the DXY kind of reminds me of. Okay, right now, you made the high, you sold off, you rallied, made the higher high, then you kind of just pull back some like this, and it could continue for a while before you eventually broke upward, you know. So, so strong. But hey, dude, Bitcoin's not collapsing on the new day immediately. Big deal, man. It's huge. We're gonna make it, man. Groton, I don't believe you did. I don't believe you did something so stupid. Okay, I don't think anyone here believes it. So that's it, man. I've been live like an hour and 30 minutes now. So, I mean, that's kind of like stream time. I mean, what do you want? There's no activity. The markets are dead right now. I mean, only bad price. And then, like, you know, the crash happens and then we spend how many days? 10 days now of just recovering and then just nothing after the initial rally, just sideways since the 20th. So I'm just gonna leave y'all to it. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I don't think I have any more requests. Maybe I do. I do have a couple more requests. Sorry. Let me get to it then. People want to see it. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. You didn't tell me what exchange to look at the scam Luna 2.0 on. Or it's not even Luna 2.0, it's just Luna Lonk. I mean, based on this chart, it could go to 1/1000th of a penny, right? It could head up to that level. That's where it could go, man. It's pretty insane, though. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. The type of M shape it made. That's crazy, man. That's unbelievable stuff. Bullish Gartley behavior on this thing before it did it. That's wild. It's a little scuffed, but it's real. It checks out, man. Definitely checks out. Well, I don't know what you really want me to do here. Like you're like, hey, can you look at this asset that has gone up 83% in 2 days? There's nothing to do when something goes up 83% in 2 days. I can look at it and be like, hey, maybe the next level will be the candle high close from May 30th. At that I just, again, 1/1000th of a penny. That's it. Okay, so then Pfizer. Oh, it looks terrible, dude. Oh my god. Oh, it's like hey, that harmonic played out, but look what happened. A technical lower high in the previous high, then confirmation of distribution. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, bad, real bad. Hidden bearish divergence. Oh yeah, yeah. You might be in decent shape here for that short. I love the distribution going on. I love the harmonic. How the harmonic. Look at this level. Go left. Look at this. You gotta go way back. Somewhere. Where is it? Was it not it? Hold on. I thought I went way back. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, here it is. God. You got to go back to 1999 and 2000. $46 to $47. Okay. Pfizer's still above that level. We'd identified the harmonic. It rallied, but the problem is its performance. It rallied, it played out, but it was not as good. And so it's dumped already back down to the same level, and now it's rallying again. And, you know, bearish and golden candle today. Still above that 200 moving average, but getting concerned, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. All of a sudden, though, something's changed. The dynamic of the trend is not the same anymore. You are now showing distribution. You had a buying climax, it seems, December 2021, now lower highs. Now the same lows, now lower highs. Now the same lows. So you have distribution with a buy wall at a key level from 2000. If you see that again, you're probably going to break it and get a 43, then 37 after that. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Things have changed here. They're right. I mean, there's no longer more market participants owning the asset than they did before. It's now less and less and less. Could be less again. So Anon, there you go, man. Thanks for the 20. It doesn't look good for bulls. Like this should have, if it was extremely bullish, the trend was going to continue, man, you'd be head to 61 bucks. You'd head to all-time highs, or at least an 886. You didn't. You were so weak that you made a lower high than even this high from April 8th. That's bearish stuff. Subtle bearish behavior. Okay. That was the last request. So do we get, no, we got 9 likes till 500, whatever, dude. We're not going to get 500 likes. Appreciate everyone coming out. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes, love, support, of course. Appreciate everything. It's what we do, man. Daily, we just look at these markets. There's new data every single day. We're just trying to make sense of it all. Doesn't look good. Thanks for the 500 likes. Boom, y'all did it. I knew y'all could do it, man. So unless a crash happens sometime between now and tomorrow, I'll just be back same time tomorrow. But I am, look, dude, if a crash happens, if we're heading back down to $1,000 on Ethereum, I'm going live. So that's why you want to be in the Discord, because it'll be at a random time. It'll be really random. You will not get notified by YouTube, and you will be pissed off that you missed the stream, the live price action. I'm giving you the Discord because we notify you every single time I go live, whether it's 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 p.m., 12 p.m., whatever. Join the Discord or be destroyed. Thank you. It might be 3 a.m. It just depends when Bitcoin and Ethereum crash. So I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
gonna dip.